Passion projects and constructive criticism. Intro. One of the most common questions that I asked those ahead of me in my industry, or people who I found inspirational in their sphere, was, what are some of the best practices to getting to where you are today in your career? Now, this was a question I asked in regards to the film industry, but it's a question that can resonate with any career, job, or hobby. The majority of the responses revolved around the same idea. So the advice is very simple. Go out and make what you want to make, the kind of work you want to do more of, period. The personal passion work gets the commercial work, not the other way around. I took a look at your site. I have some ideas for you. Go grab a camera and shoot some more stuff. I would encourage you to stay away from small level ad type work. Take that off your site. Take anything that isn't something you're insanely proud of off of there. Take anything that isn't exactly what you want to be doing. And if you don't have anything left, don't despair. That's fine. Just grab a camera and go shoot. It takes a really long time to even develop your skill at directing because, like you said, there are so many variables. The best way to do it is to do it a lot and pay attention to your shortcomings so they are no longer shortcomings. So what I took away from this is get up and go shoot. That I needed to stop filming the things that aren't going to align with my goals and start directing things that are of higher caliber, the things that I wanted to be shooting. At first I thought, wow, yeah, that's awesome and all, but I don't have any money. And this was advice that I was getting from guys who are directing $200,000 commercials for a 2-day shoot. Where do I even start? It wasn't until I read this in one of the emails from a director who I think is really talented that I finally put together and understood what needed to happen or what I needed to do. I just spent the last month shooting 3 spec campaigns to try and get closer to this level. I invested tens of thousands of dollars and all my effort into them. They might turn out good, probably won't, but that's the gig. That's the gig. So the way that I was thinking was, it's not like I'm going to medical school. So if I need to pay my dues to get to where I want to be, then so be it. So I started brainstorming ideas, writing, scrapping, writing, erasing, until I finally came to my first idea, a short film. I needed people to help me though, so I called my friend Taylor Galbraith, who I think is a very talented DP, and asked if he wanted help. And he said yes. I was stoked. Then I needed to start location scouting. My friend Josh had keys to the local school wrestling gym, so we decided to do it there, but the school didn't want us to film there, so we did it very discreetly. I found an actor, Sevyan Gurka, and his friends. My friend Billy had keys to a CrossFit gym, so we filmed there all night. And we put together this film with next to zero. All we did is pull our different resources to make something happen. Once it was done, I sent it out for critique. This is what I got back. I've got to say, I'm blown away. This is a huge leap from your work on your site, leaps and bounds, and good enough to start being taken seriously. My advice? More. Quantity breeds quality. Keep shooting stuff like this. You're on the right track. You got some good stuff in there. I just tighten it up and try varying the lengths of the shots. The shot making in general had a lot of solid choices. You have an intuitive eye. It's the work with the actors to get them comfortable and fully immersed in their performance. Blocking, that stuck out to me. I decided I needed to do another one. This time I decided to pick a brand and shoot something that tailored to their needs. Harley-Davidson is a brand who I think is struggling to reach this newer generation. So I started that process again. I started writing, planning, scrapping, writing again, getting a team together, finding locations, renting equipment, paying for the people to get there, finding talent, putting together a schedule and a shot list, then shooting. I was taking everything that I had learned in Los Angeles and trying to apply it to my films. This was a tough shoot. Everything that could go wrong did, and I ended up not being able to shoot the commercial in the way that I had wanted to, but I had a very talented crew. I had a great DP, I had an awesome AD, I had a great project coordinator, I had a great grip and gaffer, and with everybody's skills, we were able to come together and make something happen in the 4 days that we were shooting. I put together a rough cut and sent it off again to my network for critique. I got a huge response and was even offered help with rewriting the script, and a generous benefactor helped me get a voiceover actor to record it. Thank you. You know who you are. I started to see a huge change in the way I worked. The more I shot, the more confident I got, and the more people engaged with my emails. I was getting true and honest criticism on everything that I was working on, and it was incredible seeing those changes in myself, my career, and the relationships that I had built. And after all this, I decided to do another one, this time for a much bigger brand. I wanted to see what I could pull off doing an Amazon Alexa spot. We went to work again, scripting, location scouting. I used a friend's home. I put a team together again. I got a DP, I got a grip and a gaffer, and a sound mixer. I also got a very talented actor this time, and his name is Theron LaFountain. It took us 2 days to shoot this spot, and this spot went much more seamless than any of my other ones because I knew more than ever what needed to happen to get this thing shot and done. I wrote better, I planned more. I took all the advice I had received on all of my last shoots and I put it all into this one. And so everything came down to this one last shoot. And I think it turned out. I spent an entire year putting all my money into these spec spots. Everything that I was earning, I was funneling right back into my projects, costing me probably $15,000. I probably would not recommend anybody else to do this, but for the way I was thinking, it's an investment for what I think I want to accomplish. Criticism is good. Constructive criticism is great, especially getting that from a group of people who invested their time and efforts into what I was working on was invaluable. So thank you to all of those out there who did that for me. I'm not putting this out there for you to think, wow, he's so great, but to help at least one person understand that you can achieve your goals by this simple pattern. 1, actively work on professional projects. The things that are going to help you learn. For me, it was working in LA. 2, actively work on passion projects so you can practice the things that you're learning on those professional projects. And 3, actively seek mentors for critique. It's a method for improvement. So don't wait for something to happen. Pick up a camera and shoot. Right, whatever it is that you do, do it, because you will be much happier accomplishing your goals and you'll get much closer to achieving your dream. Network and get those who are better than you to critique you. That critique is a powerful influencer to getting better. Till next time, throw a like on the board, smash that subscribe button, and get out there and work on some of those passion projects.